What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the B&O Mountain Division. As you recall from the last time when we left off, we finally figured out where that line went, and we have traffic flowing as of right now into the Wheeler Ridge. Actually, I think it was Wheeler Ridge and Charleston. Charleston does not have as much traffic, but we've got all of it flowing in as needed, and yeah, because I mean, there's just not much going on here at Charleston, 365 pieces of wood. That's basically what's waiting here. So yeah, that's what's waiting here. And looking over the rest of this, we've got that is just like 137. Oh, 37 people waiting here, 57 waiting here. So our trams are going. Fantastic. They're going fantastic. They're going. It's lovely. The next thing we were going to tackle today was the getting into here and this mess. So let's get this train through there. And we'll get him to right there. We're going to pause it because we're going to try to work on this. So he is paused. Nope, paused. That's the pause button. Okay, so we want to double track this, and okay. So this split I think needs to happen sooner. Possibly, where does that guy come from? This must be this one right here. So if we went to the outside, I'm thinking in my head right now what we could do. Like, we could just, because this is a two-way track. Okay. Do we cross over at some point? And then it's down into one here. Okay, so this is a single lane track right here. So what if we made that? I've got ideas. Okay, so what we need to do is, first of all, we need to make this into a double track coming into here. So I'm going to delete that and that. Kind of like that. I think I'm going to need to delete this, because I think we're going to need to widen this section right here. So if I come into here and no. Okay. So now to right there. Oh, do we want? Well, let's wait. Let's just give this a thought here. We're giving this a thought here. Let's not do that. What if we did a little bit of this action? Okay, so what I'm thinking here is that the ones going to Charleston Wheeler Ridge will stay on the left, and the other ones that are going up to Huntington will stay on the right. So that'll give us a double track unit to both sides. So what I'm thinking here is let's delete back a hair. But in him, you just did all of that. I know. I know. Brush size. Bring her down, Mike. Also, we need that, like that. Sure. Anyway. Uh-huh. Yep. Bring her down here. Right to there. And then we will do a little bit of something like that and a little bit of something like that. Okay, and then we can double slip that. All right. Technically, nothing has changed. Well, you're lying. Anyway, let's continue on here. Let's get some signals in here. One way is yes. I guess I technically only need a single signal right here. So I could just do this. Where he's waiting. And then the return trip. Okay. Yeah, so they'd be coming back. Okay, let me think here. They're coming in here and they want to go to here, so that one would be good. They're coming in and they're wanting to go that way. Technically, it's all still there, but anyway, let's continue on. And let's get to the yep, right there. So, and just hear me out. If we make this one way and we delete this guy, where's that one-way track coming into play at? Oh, that's out of there. Okay, so these two tracks are out of... Sorry. Where did I go? I've lost where I was. Okay, so these two tracks are out of Wheeler Ridge for Huntington. These two tracks will be out of here, so we can come down here and make this guy... One way is yes. Delete that one. Go to here. Spin her around. I don't know. Throw her in there like that. Can I... What happens if I delete this? Okay. She's on. All right. This guy is going to have a fit about that. So we need to put a crossover in right here for right now. So then he won't complain. Okay. So what we need to do here is kind of like this. Actually, we'll just leave it. You know, we can just actually leave that right there. Okay, now give me this. Give me a little bit of this. And we're going to get into over here. I'm just deleting the, yeah, so that all needs to be deleted anyway. Okay, so let's bring that to there and this guy to right here. Let's put our bridge back in like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. First steps, let's no. Get that guy to right there. Nope. Okay, those are in. This guy out of the tunnel comes in to right here. And then we're going to cross him over to right there. Give me a little bit of that action. This will be a signal deal right here. So let's get a signal deal right here. So this will actually be a non-one-way signal. This one will be a one-way signal. And let's get into here. Three tracks. Viola. All right, so that one should be good. Let's hit a little bit of this. Be with that. Mm-hmm. Make it look nice. I don't even know where that goes. I think it goes up to here and then through here. No. Oh, it comes in through here and then goes through here. Out to there. Okay. All right. So we've got this going. Fantastically. Fantastic. So let's now fix this section. So let's delete this. I'm going to delete back to the bridges right here. Okay, back to that bridge. All right. So what we want to do is give me some trackage. Can we connect this guy up to like right there? What does that look like? Can we do something where it's kind of like this? It might have to be like a whole just connect up and let her ride kind of deal. Yeah. All right. Honestly, that should fix everything. We just have to put signals in now and fix our bridges, but that should allow all the throughputs into here, into that station. And that should get them one way to the next, or I mean, sorry, 2 ways up to here. And then we need to fix this stuff right here. So I feel like we're going to need to do more than what we've done on this section. So let's finish this stuff up over here before I just start jumping ahead. We were over here. All right, so we need signals. So we want one way is yes, one right here and one right here. Let's throw in this has to now be 4 tracks. To right there. Yeah. Yeah, terrain tools. Give me some of this. Let's make this a little bit smaller. Smaller. Just pushing this hill back a little bit. You know what I mean? Just push it back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not going to say it again. Just a little bit. Sorry. Okay, give me some of this. Let's all right. So I'm going to say right here at the bridge, one way, get that one and that one. Give me this. And let's get this guy going here. We might have to just put it in there like that. How does that look? Does that one right there? Okay. Let's delete this one then. Okay. So that is good. And I'm going to try one right here. We're going to see what it looks like. Actually, the way to tell would be to just put in this. It's being funky. Yeah, it should work. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So that's good. And I'm going to put a signal up here. And we need to do some of this first. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, now let's check out this. Manage the line. Oh. We need to fix these guys. Now, if I'm looking at this, maybe we swing this through here. I don't know if I can. Let's try, see what we can do here. I might bring them 4 wide down here and split it in close to here. I'm going to try that. Also, we're going to delete this because that looked jank. Honestly, we could do this, I think. I think we could get this in here. Like that. And like this. Like that. Mm-hmm. So then what we can do is we can, I'm going to delete this because that changes things. I'm going to move it back to right here. One way this way, and then these are not one ways. I'm going to put this in first. Hold on. I feel like the game's being real janky today. That's 4 tracks. There's a little bit of a jank going on here today. All right. And then we're going to put a signal right here that is one way, yes. Okay, so now we have all of our lines back in. And so they'll wait right there. I could almost put, I don't know how big the trains are there. Do we have a long train coming into here? I don't know. Let's unpause. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, yeah, would you look at that? They're all set now. All the lines are like, yay! Okay, let's do some terrain tools over here. And let's, oh, yeah, we're on the right thing. Yeah, I feel like the game is being slightly janky. It is not like super jank. Where's that at normally? It's right here. It's fine. It'll be fine. Also, height offset is a 0.5. I love the click clack that happens, like of the tracks in the game. Okay, so that's good. We needed these things, but we needed 2 tracks. One? No, we need one. One track. Oh, look at that traffic flow. Yeah, like I was saying, we need probably... I want to see how long this train is. I'm going to measure. It's about that big. So, if I put one right here... One way, yes. I think a little bit of the jank that's happening is from how much stuff is in the game right now. If you're not familiar with Transport Fever, sometimes it gets a little janky at points. So, oh yeah, we're good. We're good. That should be our longest train right there. Yeah. Now all of these guys should just start flowing correctly. Let's get them moving. Why are you waiting, dude? You should be going. Oh, because there's a train on that line. Well, duh. But we might have to look at that too. All right. Next up, I'm checking this out over here. I don't even know how many trains come into here. 3. So there's only technically 3 trains that come in here. Also, We're going to work on this, I think, real fast. So it comes up to here, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this just to kind of give it an additional okay, hold on. Pause. Some people may be excited that I'm doing that. I might be excited that I'm doing that. Okay, so let's get it over to, say, here. What if I just, you know, did that? And then we bring... And then we get... Yep. Mm-hmm. That could almost be a bridge right there. Okay. Give me some signalage. Fantastic. Let's get one, I don't know, say... We could throw a couple tiny ones in here. I feel like. One's halfway almost. And I think we throw another one in here. Like I said, we don't have very many trains that come into here, so I think going with just that might be okay. Yeah. Probably could have moved them down a little bit, but it's fine. Also, let's hit this a little bit. Assets. 2 tracks. Okay. All right. Fantastic. I just popped my knuckles. Hopefully you didn't hear that on the recording. All right, that guy is moving. You've got a passing zone here. We just kind of got a waiting zone here. You know, we could, and just listen, if you hear me out for just a second, you know what we're going to do. And just hear me out. Just hear me out. I think it would just behoove us at this point to do this. So that means we need to delete this stuff right here. Okay. Actually, what we need to do is I think we need to come back this way. We need to go that. And we need to go to there. Yeah. And we need to put a signal over here. And we're going to put some in the tunnel. And I'm going to put a regular. How close is the closest one? Right there. We can put a regular one right here. All right. Much better. Much better. All right, so now we should get lots of throughput. I mean, we don't have that much anyway, but I mean, really, we could double track it to right there if we so desired. We could make them wait though. Let's change this guy out. 5. One track. I love these bridges. Do we have any more? We got that one. Nerp. Nerp. All right. Trains are a moving. I think. Oh, because they're waiting up here now, aren't they? Oh, okay. Pause. 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 Um, let's do some things here. It's actually, let's get rid of all of this. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to say, kind of like, okay, if they're coming out here, they need to, I'm just going to do a little bit of something like this. And a little bit of something like this. And what we're going to do here in the middle is we're going to slip all of these junctions. That way we can have, nope, we want this, signals. Here and here. So what that means that we can do is we can come in here to this station. And so everything that's on terminal 1 and 2, we can actually go through and select all of these and do any line or any station. Manage the lines. And we're into Wheeler Ridge, so we can actually do any of these. Close that. Give me this guy. Pin that. Next one, manage the line. Any station. Okay. Next one, manage the line. Any station. That was Corey number 3. Iron ore mine number 1. I didn't realize we had so much. I mean, it's been a while since we've done a lot of these lines, so I didn't remember. Oh, well, this guy actually is only on one of those, so we can actually put him in on all of them. Oh, would you look at that? Found something we'd done wrong. Well, it wasn't really that we had done it wrong, but we just hadn't set it up like we would set up everything else. And another one. And another one. Yeah, I didn't realize we had so much stuff coming in here to this station. I think we redid this station. I don't know which one I did. Ah, that's fine. We got it. We got it figured out. And the last one. I don't want to mess with the Huntington part of that. Okay. Escape. Yeah, so now he should be able to just swing into one of the other stations. Yeah, would you look at that? Would you look at that? That'll move a bunch of stuff up. Actually should put both of those in to the station now and get at least a couple of those out. Again, I didn't realize we had so much stuff coming in here. This might actually be a add an additional track kind of deal. He's going to wait right there. He's going to move up to here. We just need that guy to... We need this guy to move. At this point. To get this guy out of here. Right. Let's fast forward. Let's see if it gets going. There we go. There's your bottleneck right there, is that train. So now, once that guy is out of here... We should get everybody moving. Everybody moving. Everybody grooving. Something. Yeah, look at that. And he is into the other section. That's awesome. Oh, you just love to see it. You love to see it. Well, that was jank. I don't know if you saw that. The loads were like doing some weird stuff right there. Man, as soon as we got all that moving, look at this. That's awesome. I love it. It's all moving now. Oh, where did that go? Where does that go? Okay, it comes through here. And then it... Okay. Now what time we got? Okay. Let's have a gander at this stuff over here. So, I don't know if we're ever going to get clear junction here. Let's hit the fast forward button. Get him off of here and pause. All right, so let's look at this. Again, I think this is another spot where at this point we can, while I loved how it looked, I think we're at the point where we definitely need to make some changes here to a few things. This being one of them. So, I'm thinking about if we were to say come across here and just connect over there. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to try something out here. I'm going to get rid of this bridge. And we are going to take this guy and we're going to bring him this way. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him to, say, right here. Too much slope. Let's get rid of this. I know, we just put this line in. And now we're getting rid of it. For good reason. We've got some good-ish reasons. So what my thought here is that I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to swing him to, like, can I get it to, it's too much slope. Okay. Let's get it to, say, right here. Let's get it pointed in the right the direction we want to go, which is, like, right here. Change our bridge. Okay. Fantastic. So let's bring this guy over to here. No, we want him to... That's straight. So let's keep it straight. And let's go like that. Because I want to get it to right here. But I don't want to keep going up to do that. No. So hear me out. What if... What are we colliding with? All of that. All right, let's get to right here. We have to go up a little bit. So that's what we're going to do right here. All right. we have to get these trains back onto this section. So I'm going to need to do this. I think it's going to be a temporary deal here. So just, I mean, it will be a temporary deal. All right. I don't mind the double tunnel right there. Like it's not a terrible play. Okay, I'm gonna get this out to right here. Give me the other one. And what we're gonna do is I need to keep this line intact for a few minutes to get that train out of there. Nope. We need to go down probably to, I don't know, right there. Okay. All right, so then this guy just needs to be right there. And then this one, yep. And then we need to connect that up. Now, what if, hear me out here. Yes, I know, we just put all this in. What if we do that? I mean, we're going to do that because it's done now. But I mean, you know, I think it looks good. Also, we're probably going to have to leave that in anyway to get these trains over to there anyhow. Right? Or should we swing your partner round and round? Get this guy, get these. Okay, let's just hit the button. Let's get these guys out of here. That guy's going to come down here. And, well, we need to put our signals in. So let's get this guy out of here. And pause. All right. Let's get rid of this. Now we can get rid of this line. We're going to leave the scars in the earth where I did all that, probably. And honestly, like, the cool part here is that now, with this, we have a little bit of an option here because we can put in another whatchamacallit here. Oh, that's from that signal. Yep, that can go away. That can go away. Also, so what I'm thinking is that we break the line here. And get rid of this guy. Basically, I'm trying to get rid of this bridge, is what I'm trying to do right now. So he has moved on. Let's get this. Configure tracks. Give me dose trackage. Give me a platform. Roger that. Terminal. Actually, we just do this. Manage this line. And over here, let's give it into this. Yeah, just relax. It'll be fine in just a second. We've got this, dude. We've got this. So what I'm thinking is that where does it split at? Right here. Yep. And there it is. We got to make some big decisions. Listen, I'm channeling my inner Bob Ross. So what I'm thinking is probably not correct. What I'm thinking, we got to get, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to delete this guy and this guy and that, 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 and that. Yeah, I know, we just built this. Just patience. I've got an idea. Because we got to get 4 lines into there. Basically what I'm saying. So we've got to get this guy and these 4 lines into right here. So basically what I need to do is I need to bring I need to go like this and like this. Because I need to have 4 lines come into this. No. Was that up or is that flat? So then what I'm thinking here is that like that and like that. But we have to get it so we don't delete the Now can I get Okay, I can't. All right. Delete this one. Okay. Then we take this one. We connect it to right here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Actually, what we need to do is delete that one and that one. Probably actually need to delete both of those. Okay, now let's do this. Well, that really does some interesting things. Scratching my head on that one. Let's go with this. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Fantastic. Now this guy, which we need to, I think we move back to like right here. Kind of like that. Nope, you can do it. It's fine. Then we're going to connect this guy to right here. And it all works out. Okay. This is fine. Let's get some signals in here. Like, does that actually look like that? Okay. Signals. One way, yes. Give me this. Assets. Four tracks. Duh. All right. So they're going to wait right there. This guy needs a signal here, a wait signal here. I'm going to put... These trains aren't very big, and I think there's only like 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to put... Yep. Well, it's going inside of it. That's fine. It is fine. All right, so that one is good. And then again, like over here, there's only like, well, yeah, there's like 2 or 3 trains on this one. And I'm just going to put signals right here because it's fine. So that one's good. Mm-hmm. Okay, what are we having problems with? Oh yeah, yeah, I got you. Yeah, because it needs a little bit of this. Yep. And then we'll put a signal right there. Is that in the wall? No, it's right there. That's weird. Oh, okay. What is that? Oh, let's hit the play button. Okay. I'm actually going to delete both of these. Because that was weird. I don't know about you all, but that was weird. Okay. All right. I need more signals, but I think we're good there. I just need to get that guy out of here, and they can just flip around. Is what I'm saying. They can just flip around. Yeah, because all of that will be going away. Yep. That should move them both up, honestly. And I can delete all of that. Yep. I never did like this bridge. All right, would you look at that? Okay, so we can put a. Finally, let's finish this up. Was it this? It's this. Okay. 2 tracks. All right, that's good. All right, signals. Okay, he just went past this signal, so I'm going to put one right here. Fine, you just go right there. All right, I am going to delete that. And right there, I'm going to put one like... because that could be fun. Yeah, I don't know what this is being super jank. You know what? Fine. You're just going right there. I want to see how close he gets. I want to put another signal in, but I want him to get into there first. So I think we're good right here. All right. We should be good on signals now. Should be good altogether. We should be seeing a lot more traffic out of here now. And the only like real sticking point is just right there at this point. So do I only have like... oh. I want to get him past that previous signal. So yeah, we could do one right here. Let's see, he is that long. I don't know, like right here, I think. Let's see if he gets out of that signal. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room right there. That should help those guys move up now too. Fantastic. And that should be good to go. And then we can come back over here and go like this. A little bit. I'm leaving the scars in the earth right here. But we'll fix this up, make it look purty. I think it's actually a lot better. I think it's a lot better. Yeah, scars in the earth. Look at that. Definitely more trains moving now. I think we're good on the train movage now. So let's take an overview of everything that we've done. This is moving nicely over here. So that's what we've done today, is got all of this moving. And you can see that there's still a little bit of waiting going on. We got 4 trains in there, but I think our issue might be this section right here. But it's moving, like they're moving. Nothing wrong with a little waiting. So that looks good. This looks good. It is progressing over here. And again, there's not that many trains on this side anyway. But they're moving along, and they'll just do a little bit of waiting here. So this looks good. That looks really good. And we've got... I'll make sure that I got all my bridges fixed up. Probably do some stuff right here. Kind of like that. That looks good. That bridge is done. I think we're getting a lot more movement here. So I don't feel like we'll have as much stuff waiting now, like just chilling and not doing anything. So let's check out over here. And, at this point, it's just going to be all this stuff that's moving in up here. But I think we've got a fantastic line going. And really, there's not much else to do here in the B&O Mountain Division. And so if you want to see me do anything else in this, comment below. But I think we are completely done here. And I think the lines are moving great. And yeah, we are going to be transporting a lot of goods and services or whatever. I don't know. Like, we're going to be doing stuff. Like, stuff will be moving. So what are we doing going forward? So now that I feel like the B&O Mountain Division, I think we can come to a close on it after I don't know how many episodes, but maybe 37, something like that, 27. I don't know. A lot. We've got a lot of them. I think we can call it a close. We can look at the cities real fast. And what are we going to do going forward? And I feel like, going forward, we'll be doing another Transport Fever 2 series, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. We'll talk about that in the next, when that comes up. But as far as the B&O Mountain Division, this has been my first map that I ever created that was something that I made. The mountains, all of it was something that I did. Maybe not the mountains. I did some of the mountains. The mountains were kind of there. Anyway, I put in all the industries, the towns, and everything, and I loosely based it on the B&O Mountain Division over in West Virginia. Loosely, just kind of like the cities are sort of in like where they should be, but it's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun doing this and building all of this stuff, and I've got a plan for the next series that I want to do in this, and then hopefully by the time I'm done with that series, it'll be time for Transport Fever 3. And it has just turned out so well. Like, I really have enjoyed building all of this in and making it come to life. So hopefully you have enjoyed it as well. And if you want to see me do anything else in the B&O Mountain Division, please comment below, and I will, if we have enough comments, we got enough stuff to do, we can jump into it, maybe do some more. But yeah, I can't thank you enough for all the comments, the likes, the subscribes, everything that you've done as a part of this series, and just it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. We have, I don't know how many trains do we have. We've got 58 trains, 8 trams, and 7 road vehicles. So those 58 trains are just doing a lot of it's. I've loved it. It's been amazing. So again, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for hanging out. And until next time, back here, we'll be in Transport Fever 2. Take care.